Hey guys, today I wanted to talk about if it's worth investing into collection boxes. I know a lot of people out there don't like investing into collection boxes, and if you've watched my past videos, you guys know I kind of have mixed feelings about them, and I don't really buy them anymore because of just space issues, and I've been honestly just buying booster boxes. But today I wanted to go over all the collection boxes that I actually own to see if it was worth buying them because if collection boxes, even though they take up more space, if it's actually going up in value a lot, it might still be worth buying them. So I'm going to go over all the collection boxes I actually have. I'll tell you guys how much I actually paid for it and how much they're actually worth right now. So obviously, this was a different era. These are pretty much all Sword and Shield. It could be different with Scarlet and Violet, whatever you want to say, but this is just, the collection boxes I actually purchased in the past and how much they're worth now, we're going to find out. So the first box I have here to show you guys is the Arceus V collection figure collection box. So this one I paid $26.50 for each. I have 6 of them. And for all the prices of these, I try to find a pretty fair, price for these are also listings, but I try to find kind of like the median price. Some of them could go for a lot more, obviously, and a lot less, but this is kind of like the middle ground. So what I found was that these are going for around $40 to $45. So I just showed you guys a price of $42.50 here. So obviously that's a pretty big increase, almost $20 per box, and I have 6 of them. So obviously this was a good pickup, mainly because obviously the cosmetic eclipse pack in there, but even just the box itself is nice and the promo is also really nice. So this is honestly just a good pickup, and it was available for a very long time in the Pokemon Center. I guess I don't know. I think people just wasn't looking at the box, but I think like word spread around on YouTube about it, and then it just went out of stock pretty quickly. Next here is the Lance's Charizard V box. So if you guys know, if I had Sylveon boxes of this and I sold them, and some of you guys I think said that wasn't really a good idea because I had Evolving Skies in it, which maybe could be the case, but I just had way too many of the Sylveon boxes, but I still have the Charizard boxes. So I got these for $21.30 a piece, and I have 27 of them. And right now they're going for around $35 to $40. So I think $37 is a pretty fair estimate. So what is that, like $16 per box, and I have 27 of them? Pretty good, but obviously, I have to sell all these boxes. There's a lot of these, I have 27 of them, so it's not like I can just, ship all 27 on eBay. I mean, I could, but it's just harder to sell these collection boxes. That's one thing I'll say 100%. But it's still, I'm up, a good amount on them, so definitely was still worth buying these boxes. Next year's kind of an odd one. I just picked up one of these boxes because honestly, I just wanted a vintage item. I don't even plan on. I didn't even buy this for investing purposes, to be honest. I just wanted it in my collection because I thought it was a really cool box, and it was in pretty much pristine condition. So I have one of these boxes. I paid $184 for it, and as you can see here, it went for $200. Now, obviously, we don't know how much they paid for shipping, which we'd want to calculate in the price. But I feel like this is pretty low. And this was sold just around like a month ago. But if you look at all the ones listed right now, they're all going for like high 200s, low 300s. I think 200 is kind of low right now, but I don't think there's maybe that much demand for this product. I don't really know. So I'm not really up much. I only have one of these, but like I said, didn't buy this for investing purposes. This was just for collectability kind of. So I wouldn't really count that, to be honest. Next here we have a Dragapult Prime collection box. So this one, it goes for around $25. I paid for each around $14 a box. Now, I actually have 2 sealed cases of this, so I just did the math. So I just divided it by the price I paid for both of the cases by 12 because there's 6 boxes per case, and it turned out to be around $14 per box. So obviously you could say like that's pretty good. I'm up like $11 per box. However, I'll tell you, these boxes especially are pretty hard to sell because this is kind of like an obscure product, and it has the celebration packs, but it has a vivid voltage pack, and it's just honestly not that popular of a box. So even though I am up $11 per box, trust me, I've tried to sell in person the cases for well under market price. It is not easy to sell. So I am up $11 per box on this, but honestly, it's not even for that price. It'd probably be kind of hard to sell in person. But that's that. Next, we have the Palia Pin collection boxes. So this is another one of the boxes I kind of just bought because I just liked the boxes, kind of for investing purposes, but not like 100%. So I have this is the same case with the Dragapult Prime collection boxes. I have 2 cases, but I did the math. So here you can see I took this, for example, it was $50 for 3 boxes. So I did the math. It was around $16.66 per box. So if you do the math on my boxes for because I have cases, it turned out to be around $16.75 per box. So I'm not up any money on this, and I actually saw a listing that was for I think around like I don't know, it was really low. It was, I don't know, like $70 or $80 for the case. I think that's extremely low, so I didn't even use that for our example here. But yeah, that one obviously I didn't really make any money on. Next here we have the Evolution boxes. These are the VMAX Premium Collection boxes. These all like skyrocketed in price. So I have, or I paid $49 for each box. I have 3 boxes, and you can see here it's around $100 if you add the shipping. So they're selling between $90 and $100, but honestly, I see a lot of listings or a lot of sold listings for around $100. So I just use that for my example, but I do know they go for around like 90 to 100, like in that range. But obviously, I did pretty good. I don't have many of these boxes because honestly, like they were just I bought like a lot of, a set of these boxes on eBay, and then I found some at Walmart. So that's why some of these prices that you'll see for the next couple of these Evolution boxes, they're kind of like differently priced, but that's kind of why it's like that. But still, I'm up pretty good on these. Next is the not the Vaporeon one, the Flareon one. So this one is, I only have one of these. I paid $62 for the box because I bought it in that lot with the other ones or whatever. And you can see here it's going for around $85. I think this is pretty fair. It's between $80 and $90. So 85, doing pretty good on it, but I mean, it's obviously not as good as the Vaporeon one because I was able to find some of the Vaporeon ones on or at Walmart, so kind of made the average price less. Next here is the Jolteon one. So I paid on average it says $62 on here. No, it's $52. Sorry, I just read that wrong. So I paid an average on $52. I have 2 of these, and they're going for around like $90 to $100. So this one you can see sold for around $95. So yeah, this one, I mean, they probably are around all the same price, but yeah, it was around $95. So I'm up pretty good on that too. But I only have 2 of these boxes. Obviously, I'd like to have more of these, but couldn't really find them. I only found one more at Walmart after I bought the lot of all the 3. And lastly, this is the final collection box that I actually have, is the Pikachu and Zekrom box. So this one I got from GameStop when it was the Black Friday sale. I was able to get them for $31.75 a piece. I have 8 of them, and they're selling for around $60. You can find it for a little bit cheaper, a little bit more. Some of them sell for around $65, some of them sell for a little bit less. But $60 is a pretty fair price for them. So I'm up around, $29 per box, and I have 8, so that's pretty good. So you can see here, if you look at all these boxes that I have, it seems that it would be worth buying these collection boxes. Now, obviously, if you're not buying these collection boxes and you're buying, maybe the Scarlet and Violet ones, obviously it might be a little bit different because everyone's saying that Scarlet and Violet is different, and, some people really don't like the arrows. So who really knows if it's really worth buying the Scarlet and Violet collection boxes? I personally don't know if I'm going to buy any. Maybe I'll buy some of the premium collection boxes, but honestly, I don't really know. I really haven't been buying these collection boxes just because they take up so much space. But use your own judgment. But as you can see here, I've done pretty well for the most part for all these collection boxes. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.